Well, Van! Good morning! Huh? Hey, Yums. Good to see you. You look ready to take on the world. Yume. Okay. Have you brushed your teeth? Washed your face? Had breakfast? You better, or else you're in big trouble. I have, promise. Jeez, who's the adult between us two? Not you! You're too messy! You don't take care of yourself! Oh, did you make a new friend? Hello! Nice to meet you! Nice to meet you too! She's adorable! Her family are my neighbors. They run the bistro here. Nice to see you again. Oh. This could be either the mom or the grandfather? Glad to see you got to talk to Van after all. Oh, I remember you. Yes, thank you for all your help earlier. She's got the run smoke too? Okay, well. You two know each other? Not really. She pointed me toward your office when I first came here. It was a big help. Paulette. Okay, well. It was nothing. Van's office isn't exactly easy to find anyway. You're not the first to come looking for directions. I honestly didn't think to look for your office on top of a restaurant as cozy as this one. That caught me by surprise. I wasn't really planning on it, but things shook out like that. Friendly, normal neighbors like these make for a nice front. A front, huh? I'm sure that's not all he thinks of them. You could stand to be a better one, you know. I still don't like that murky business of yours being right on top of mine. Good to see you too, Victor. Victor. So why doesn't Yume have a V name well, I guess none of them. I'm not used to seeing you out during the day. When do you plan on coming? Oh, I see you have a young lady with you today. I better not see you try any funny business with her, understood? Girl that young doesn't need a ruffian like you ruining her life. Come on, give me at least a little credit. I ain't that much of a degenerate. She's just a normal client, chill. I don't know about, normal, but he's right. I came to him first because I have some business I need his help with. Things must be complicated if you're coming to this idiot for help. Van, if you go dragging this lady into any shady alleys or bad parts of town, I'll have your head on a nice platter before dinner time. Are we clear? And don't eat too many sweets, or you'll get cavities. That's exactly right, my sweet little Yume. We can't forget that. I said, are we clear? Answer me, punk. Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't gotta grill me in front of a client. You and your neighbors look close. It's because we've known each other for a while now. Anyway, good luck out there. Stay safe. Let us know if you get hungry. We'll get something for you in no time. We can probably get ourselves proper food here. No candy friggin' cigarettes. Shop. Okay, so we get the shop tutorial here. So we can shop with her and chat with them. I mainly just want to shop.
What'll it be, hun?
Lemon cream pasta. So is this 340 Mira? And then the roast coffee I think we'll skip on. But okay, that was a pretty nice scene. I'm glad I got it. Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails Through Daybreak. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode we saw Giacomo die, which sucks. But I actually went ahead and did a lot more fighting in the lead up to this, because as you saw, we got that scene that I was informed that I had missed previously. We are much broker now, though. And since we did more fighting, we actually had Agnes level up, which I definitely left that in because we've never seen anybody level up before. It's a lot lower key. Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway or keep wandering around? Well, I didn't see any exclamation points this time, so the main story will advance upon entering the cafe. Go ahead and see what we can see.
Well, hello again, handsome.
Okay, so this guy's like the, so it sounds like this guy's like the receptionist at the Crossbell. Oh my gosh, what is it? Bracer Guild. I can't remember his name. It's Antonio or something. Why should that not be his name at all? But you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Assuming this is not your first Trails game, in which case you have no idea who I'm talking about.
I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client. She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got her red. Bartender Bermati. Oh, that's Bermati?
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment.
Aha. You can take one look at this guy and tell he's not just a bartender. Okay, well.
Van and I have a very special relationship.
Olivier did it better. You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnes Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So, I assume whatever led you here regards Giacomo? That's right. Wait. Didn't this... Okay. It's only been a few hours. How does he already know? Word travels fast. I'll friggin' say. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. You know what? He's not wrong. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I'd have never wished this on him. Even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well guessed. You're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. Oh, he brought that on himself then. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Was it? Okay, I mean, he wasn't there, but Giacomo did see it go down. Indeed, it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it. So it was someone on our side?" Huh. Whoever they is, I'm sure we're about to get very close and personal with them soon. Judging by all you've said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. God dang, her instincts are sharp. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. And ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. Sent bro straight to Gehenna. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though. Although I haven't got a clue what this something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a Zypha, do you? I'm wondering if Zyphas even have this capability, because if they had, if they were familiar with Ramdas, you'd think the invisibility capability would have come up by now. No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. Let's see how true that is by next game. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. So he's got a Ramda, huh? Finally someone says it. Calvert's 5th generation orbment? So that's what they look like? Okay. Yeah, the one developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but soon as the 6th gen was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it, creating a surplus to go around on the black market. Zyph was better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. Notable. I wouldn't just call that notable, I'd call it insane. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone. Himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping sensors. Okay, I'm assuming and by that, I assume it means EP, and Giacomo definitely didn't look like a guy with large stores of EP. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something? That would be child's play. That does all make sense. Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. Oh! I hadn't gleaned that. They could have got us too if they wanted. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. Whoa! Yes, dude, she looks horrified. Sick. She looks sickly. I really like how visceral that reaction is. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not bottom of the barrel. Right, Ravache were a bunch of chumps compared to these guys. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps, whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh? Right on time. No, he wouldn't keep me waiting. Is this Renee? No.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security locks.
Whoa, that was fast. And also, this looks a lot slicker than how it is on the Arcus. There's no green there's none of that green CRT overlay. Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger cores in the move as of yesterday.
Okay, so he anticipated where our thoughts would be leaning at this point in time.
Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. What was that all about? So Giacomo had multiple hideouts, did he? And I guess next on the list is hitting up every single one of them. That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those. But if it wasn't a Jaeger core he had a run-in with... Oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I was never much of the faithful type. He cheated on him. If I had to pick a man for Van right now, I'm definitely leaning more towards Dingo. Well, we got a lot of new information out of that, but I've already got somebody in mind for him, and it's not a guy. But if I did have to pick one, it'd be Dingo. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. Well, what can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them. Yeah, He's got no qualms about any of that. I doubt they'll actually let Van be bisexual, but, you know, just putting it out there.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Okay, so I'm assuming this must be her. It is, finally!
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh.
She actually looks a lot cooler than I was anticipating her to look. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. I thought it was a lock before now. And we've heard this theme before, very much towards the end. Oh, I guess I won't, because that would be. But still, she's got a Laura type energy about her, a Risha type energy. I really like that.
I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment.
And she's got a nice husky voice too.
But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
Okay, I like her a lot.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
Yeah, it's been excellent to get to know everybody.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
We certainly could have picked less suspicious places to be at, yeah.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
So I wonder, because Bermati definitely has the energy of somebody who runs the... Or I guess I might just be conflating him with... Miguel? It was something like that. His name was Michel or something like that. But that's why I think Bermati has the energy of somebody who runs the guild here. But I'm sure we'll meet whoever the guild master is soon enough.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well.
Whoa, she's thorough.
Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way.
We definitely gleaned that. She's not at all what I was expecting, because clearly within the Trails archetypes, she's very obviously the Elisa/Ellie, but still, the aura she's got about her is completely different. She's way cooler than either of them.
Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about.
Right, he's immediately
Damn,
pleading the
this
fifth.
is awkward.
Is it? Being called out like that in front of your client? Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Of course, she would recognize her. Elaine Auclair.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Oh, not at all.
I don't think Elaine is a very cool name, but Auclair is definitely an extremely cool last name.
I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait.
I'm assuming the prize is finding out what's going on in Crossbell. We're done with Crossbell. And finding out what's going on in Calvert. I'm going to have to get used to saying that instead. Crossbell can't be in crisis 100% of the time. Not anymore, anyways.
That also goes for our presumed suspects.
Do we have presumed suspects?
I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van.
Oh, I think it's far too late for whatever that is.
I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Oh, those guys.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
She's so cool! You know her? What, you do too? I guess she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her! She's really famous! I don't think there's anyone in Calvert who doesn't know the face of Elaine Auclair. She's one of the youngest bracers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her I can't remember, but it's something like... Beauty's blade. Elegant enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Old Kingdom? We'll probably be hearing that a lot. Hard not to feel for her having Beauty slapped on her title. Are the two of you close? Anya seems very interested in Van's relationship status, but you are entirely too late to this party, girl. She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. Man, I'd completely discounted her, but we'll have to see who the other person who I was very dead set on. We'll have to see how that's rolling. We almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. Trails through Daybreak. Well, there's certainly a lot going on already. But Trails definitely puts its foot on the gas pretty quickly all the time. Except for Trails in the Sky for obvious reasons. Ooh, the subway. I wouldn't ride on this friggin' thing, but to make it short, I think it's safe to assume the thing Giacomo made off with is the orbit you're looking for. We know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks, and this must be the Calvardian Solvent music. Said punks then met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some dispute over Mira. That was when the police charged onto the scene, leaving Giacomo, who called them, to snatch the goods using his Ramda. But then that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his Ramda and used it to escape. Wait, both of them used a singular Ramda? Ramdas are like any other kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info in them. Which is a crazy sentiment to think of, because 6 years ago, we were using Capels! Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the locations of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use the device to find them. So they've got a massive head start on us! Do you think his murderers are using the Ramda to find which spot has what he stole then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. Okay, so they don't have this bit of info then. Ooh, we'll be seeing this map quite a lot. One's in front of Treon Tower in the 3rd district. One's near Central Station in the 7th district. And then there's one in the 12th district, around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which one of them would you say is the most fishy? The one near the racetrack, maybe? This would be the easiest to hide something in, right? I feel like my own personal deductive reasoning skills are being put to the test here. Nah, I think it's safe to rule the tower and the circuit out. Really? Well, I would not be a very good bracer. Until last night, they were both full of people because of Summerfest and the Z1 Grand Prix. How are we supposed to know that? Oh, I see. Having more people than usual to raise the odds of someone seeing him enter his hideout. Exactly. He wouldn't have wanted that. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Giacomo hid what we're after down there. Then that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's 5th district. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
Okay. Why is the voice so French? That's very strange. Nah, no we. You're getting off at the next stop. What? Closest station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day and the goods with you by tomorrow. Whoa, Van is very confident in himself. But I'm guessing on yes, we saw how spooked she was back at Bermati's. She really could have been killed there quite easily. We would have had no idea what was going on. But you were fine with me helping you before. That was before you were in mortal peril. Before. This is now. The affiliation of Giacomo's murderers changes everything. So A is that dangerous, huh? Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about him right now. Not just the cops in the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. Whoa, they're that big? If that's who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry. Well.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
So French. Uh-oh. She went a lot quieter than I thought she would. No protestations or anything. Oh, she didn't get off.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
Okay, never mind then.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me.
Now we do, that she's willing to put her life at risk for it.
It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too.
Oh, I guess they're dead?
And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but...
You literally don't know this guy, though.
But I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen.
Alright, well...
I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please... won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client.
Alright, and what the client wants, the client gets.
I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
He's like, there will be no dying on my watch.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Alright, cool. So, we're teamed up, seeing this through to the end. Trails through Daybreak. And I think we've already got like a half dozen named characters. But that's fine. The giant, I do very much enjoy the giant casts. They're very fun. And their personalities are always interesting. I think that's one of Trails' strengths, creating huge casts that you actually care about.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Transcontinental Railroad, August 27th, 6:44 p.m. I'm fairly certain that's been mentioned in Cold Steel a few times. 7th District, Central Station. Ooh, the nightlife. Feels like the sun went down real fast. But even at this hour with nothing going on, there are so many people. It is how most people arrive in the city after all. Not to mention all the department stores. Well, we're broke, so we don't have anything to do there. There's also that fancy new Orbital store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Oh, move over Bermati, I guess. Yeah, I know the one. Orbital Cafe Iota. An Orbital Cafe? Again, it's been 6 years! Funny to think how much this area's changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't here before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. City's changing so fast it makes your head spin. Right, there are people who are alive today before the Orbital Revolution. This world is crazy now. True, it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news.
Bad. That is the most generic guy ever.
President Gramhart held a press briefing at the presidential building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today.
Vontai, okay.
He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
Wait, we've only been getting reparations for a year.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive.
Yeah, because we attached a huge price tag to that forgiveness, as we should.
The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last mirror was, in my strong opinion, justified.
And honestly, more power to him. Getting reparations, that's nice. Always good to hear.
I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it.
Yeah, can't use them as a faceless villain anymore, so everything's all good in the neighborhood. Now here, though,
I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State.
Right, we're all done fighting over that place.
With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded. We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology.
Guess we know where this giant screen came from then.
No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted.
You know, that's not... I mean, every country does that. America first. I'm sure there's some kind of Australian version too. Maybe in New Zealand. Canada.
I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, not America first. That's something different. But like America number one, that sort of sentiment. Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite president. He's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. So Van's not personally familiar with him. Okay. Calvert's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office. Really? That's crazy! And this year's on track to surpass that by a lot. That would make Calvert by and large the superpower on Western Zemuria then, by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Uh-oh, Agnes. Are you talking down on our great leader? Nah, we don't have any reason to be blindly allegiant to Gramhart just yet. He has a very cool name, but he's got some really dead eyes. Compared to the last guy, yeah. Samuel Rocksmith seems more grounded. Yeah, and that's why he's not president anymore, right? Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. Rival territory? What's all this then? You have a rival? Oh, the Bracer Guild. At least they're directly acknowledging the fact that we are just a bracer again. Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they've still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. You gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo do. Right. Do you know where the entrance to his base is then? Right over here. Weston? Okay, I'm assuming that's like a bank or something. But an alley. The alley next to that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. I mean, if we can hit up the Bracer Guild first, we're absolutely doing that. And the Orbital Cafe.
Not this way.
No! We can't go to there?
The next appointment's
I can't stop staring at Treon Tower. It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arch tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go.
So it's the...
When tourists come to visit, it's always the first thing they see.
So it's the Eiffel Tower, then.
Whoops.
Alright. So you can be public... So public drunkenness is still a thing in Calvard. It's so weird to me to see it, but... we can't do nothing! Alright, well, whatever. This is it? Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. It's got that same trick to it. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Was Giacomo the one who altered the locks like this? Not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There are places like this all over the city people make good use of. So they're horrible hideouts. Why would Giacomo pick this place if it was so insecure? CID knows about him too. Like, just leave it alone. Because it's like a honeypot. It makes it easier for them to get to the shady characters. They too? Why? I'm sorry. I keep egging conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good, because there's no turning back now. So this time we will get a boss fight then. So I do want to save. Don't want anything insane happening. Are we being followed? Is something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Was that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. Whoa! Oh!
His nose is as sharp as ever.
So, he doesn't have sensory abilities, he's just got a sharp sense of smell. But we know who that is.
Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
So, we know who that is, but obviously I'm not going to say this person's name until it comes up in the narrative. So this definitely is not too modern. Station Street Underground Ruins. Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? Might go back to the Dark Ages even. Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. Well, urban sprawl. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. Yeah, very convenient. Second dungeon. What? Crap. Monsters? Whoa. Van! Is that a monster? Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? The cafe'd be a good spot to... No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Oh, right. Let me give you these just in case. Evade 1 and mine 1. Okay, so these are quartz? Do Zyphas still use quartz? These are Zypha quartz, aren't they? Okay, Zyphas use special quartz. They're not round, they're now diamond-shaped. Yeah, insert them into your Zypha slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. Then I will. Quartz set. Whoa, that looks expansive. You can set quartz in the quartz tab of the orbit menu from the main menu. The effects of a set quartz raise a character's stats. So is that all they do? Uncovering shard skills. By setting quartz in the open slots, you can manifest all sorts of shard skills. Each line has different shard skills. The overall attribute value for a line changes with a set quartz. And when you reach a certain number of attribute points, new shard skills manifest. Okay. It's worth noting that quartz set into attribute locked slots are worth double their points value. Wait, so it's like how it was originally then. So this is
Switching to maintenance mode.
This is definitely more akin to how it used to be. Oh, I like this. Earth impact. Because honestly, the quartz themselves, the system got more and more slimmed down as the games progressed, but they've reintroduced the it looks like, yeah, see? This is it's basically an updated version of how it was in the first 3 games. Okay, I'm a fan of this. And I already know my way around it. We'll give her Chaos Impact. And we can't, I don't want to take Vans. Alright.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
So we've got everything set at the moment, but that's okay. Now we're ready to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like... The higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but... Monsters are usually only weak to the 4 basic elements, fire, water, earth, and wind. But every once in a while, you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to the higher elements of time, space, and mirage. You're saying that this is one such place? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. Enemy elemental weaknesses. Check an enemy's weakness via their target info during a command battle. Effective element icons will appear toward the bottom of the window. Press right on the touchpad to review all of what an enemy is weak or resistant to. Okay.
Whew, that hits the spot.
So, let's drop ourselves another save. And for options, is there a thing for text speed? No. I don't know why it felt like it was faster. Well, minimap settings. All this is fine. Alright, well, whatever. Wait, where'd the thing go? Okay. Now we're talking. Ugh, they sure snuck up on us. There are an awful lot of them, too. There sure are, but it's times like these that shards really shine. Time to teach you how to use SCLMs. What the heck? What are those? You'll see. I'll give you the rundown while we fight.
Deploying shards.
Shardcraft. Shard circular linear meta field. They're links! What is this acronym? SCLMs are activated upon making contact with a party member. Oh, they are not links. Take advantage of Zypha's shard system? By overlapping Zypha users' shard fields, you can activate high-level link moves. Attack while an SCLM is active for your partner to perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate more frequently if the SCLM remains active after an attack. Okay. So, SCLM support. If you activate a craft or art while an SCLM is active, your partner's power will increase.
Keep it up. It's working.
I guess we'll do coin bullets?
Think fast. Take this. All you on, yes.
And I'm sure. Uh-oh.
Going all in.
Initializing drive.
66. And they've moved out of our
All
AoE.
you on, yes.
Yeah, they're definitely weak to
My
that.
move now.
Okay, so. But then this makes it easier for enemies to, like, hit us all with one thing.
I'll dice you up.
A chance.
I mean, obviously, we're going to keep on this. Uh-oh. I foresee myself playing around. Okay, because back in the original games, you move around Terrifying Cry. You move around a whole lot in order to try to get the most out of your AoEs. It's the same here now, seeing how we can position ourselves while retaining our SCLMs. There's got to be a better name for those. Ooh, chain attacks.
Have some more.
Well, that's cool. I really like that. Good job. You kept up pretty well. So that's the power of an SCLM. I've never been able to understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, that's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus battle ordnance. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by two-man teams, whereas SCLMs can be used by everybody. Whereas SCLM is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? I never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, mind you. Still got a lot to learn myself. But even I can tell that the Zypha standard has a whole lot of potential. Looks like you were right about that orbital staff of yours working well against spirits, too. Yes, I'm glad that proved true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of SCLMs the farther we advance through here. So I think it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with a little. I still don't want you going out in front of me, though. I can accept that. So I wonder if that's like a self-tutorial sort of thing to keep her slightly... It is now possible to change the party leader. Change leader. Change the lead character with L1. Oh. Van handles close range and physical attacks. Agnes handles long range and magic attacks.
I'll take it from here.
Here goes.
Right. But give me 1 second. Search the underground remains. Sounds like a plan. Insulating tape, which I think cures seal?
Arts work best on this enemy. I'll take it from here.
So in that case...
Get to work.
Charge attack available.
Okay. Ooh.
You'll pay for that.
AT bonus. Gain a variety of AT bonuses during battle. Okay. So was she incapacitated, or?
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
Oh, I think she's too far away.
There.
No, she had 1 HP left. It was hard for me to tell.
Activating drive.
This'll hurt.
Okay.
Over here.
Might as well boost each other.
Escape route secured.
So escape route secured, so if we want to, we could leave. Wait, what was that? It was something thorn, but it wasn't silver thorn.
All you on, yes.
Tenderizer.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Alright, well. So, if we lose too much HP, we get God. I comprehend. There's something waiting for us up here. Whoa.
Suggesting making
Crazy
shots.
somethings.
Loading enemy stats.
It's weak to fire and wind. And
Certain arts will be
space.
more effective.
Pull out all the stops.
Okay.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Well, we can hit them both, so. You just have to get a nice feel for this.
Take that.
Terrifying cry got us both. That's fine, though. Didn't impede us. It did knock her out
All
of...
you on, yes.
Okay, we got them both still.
Here goes.
That's excellent. Shield Glowhammer. EP absorb and back attack bonus.
Pull out all the stops.
Certain arts will be more effective. Activating skill.
Ooh, the stun, I think that was? And then we move him up. So I guess what we should have been looking for is like...
No, not
God dang.
A chance.
So what we should have been looking for is an opportunity to use our SCLM while he retained...
All you on, yes.
Okay, there's no way. She obviously can't back attack.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going
Weak to
all in.
fire, time, space, and mirage. Is that what that is? Yeah, Saint Arrow, but she doesn't have the stuff for that.
Certain arts will be more effective.
How do we steal?
Certain arts will be more effective.
Let's release the shards.
excuse us.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
Now,
Here goes.
we're not finished nothing.
Engagement. Brace yourself.
We want that. I don't know. Right now, it kind of seems like releasing the shards when you're in a bad situation is a get out of jail free card. But I'm sure there's probably going to be enemies in the future who have like pursuit skills or something. They can still get you.
That looks like a nice chest.
Yeah, let's go ahead and stake our claim on that. Marble Ring. Arts attack plus 5. Prevents mute with a 75% efficacy. So let's equip that to her. I do like it because the stat bloat was crazy. And because we're collecting like 1 fire sepith, 1 water sepith. and something that boosts our stats by 5. It's nice to have a bit of a return. Did I miss? Okay. These look like an upgraded version of the flying felines. Well, they're dead now, so what we really need is for Van to get a new level. Wait, arts attacks are advised for this guy? Swapper. So we can even get battle bonuses when we're just standing like this.
Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy Shard Strike.
Okay. I mean, sure, why not? Oh, so that's... I think I just got a feel for the flow. We do that, then we open up with the field battle, then we jump into the thing once we've got a... okay.
There's gotta be some kind of trigger, but nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone. Now where could that trigger be? Wait, is it?
Is it the Orbment? So she's giving it some thought on her end as well.
Magic attacks. Commencing battle. Charge attack available. Activating shards.
That's not enough? Okay. Okay, so I know how or what we're supposed to do. I'm just not 100% on how yet. Or I don't, because they've obviously explained it, but it's just getting a real feel for it. And I think there was also a tutorial for like locking on and stuff too. God dang, they're trying to corner us. Yeah, Van, can you please do something? Nice. Okay. Nope. Was it? Okay, it was R3. Okay, cool. Get out of here, dude. Got him. Nice.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
One more and then... Oh, okay, so that's how we can look at it. But we definitely need some... we need to go into our ornament menu, right? She has earned it. Alright, so whatever we need to fight is on the other side of that. Do we go through here? Intriguing. Okay, I'm like, there's gotta be something that I'm missing here. Can we also... Okay. Well, destructible environment.
Looks like a chest.
Destructible environments. Okay. EP charge 2. Seems a little early for that, but okay. Alright, oh, okay, well. There are even more monsters this time! Yeah, but I might have an idea how to take care of them. How's my boost gauge, Mare?
Boost gauge fully replenished.
So. Good stuff. What was that about? I'll show you. Time for your second lesson in using shards.
Everyone, move in!
Shard boost. Activate a shard boost. S boost with L1. Okay, so this is familiar. But instead of the assault gauge, it's the shard boost. Different effects from hollow cores are activated and shard skills trigger more often. Boost level 1, S boost is maintained for 2 turns. Boost level 2, full boost. Gain an extra S boost turn. Boost chances of shard skill activation. use 100 CP to activate S-Craft, so we can only drop our S-Crafts when we're shard boosted? So we're about to get Van's S-Craft then.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Good luck. Full boost. Go all out.
So how do we use his... Do we not have his S-Craft?
Got a whole slew of them.
Certain arts will work better.
Alright.
Take that.
Whoa, that was nice.
Got your number.
Counter.
I'll take you on.
Pull out all the stops.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, this glow hammer will get them both.
Here I come.
Is that about to get us? Alright, that's fine. Eating that for breakfast. So now we'll stun slash again.
Take that. All you on, yes.
And she's got something that it's... Yeah. Well, it's weak to Saint Arrow, but we can't actually hit it with that. So we have to passively recharge our EP with this. God dang.
A chance.
Activating skill. There we go.
Nice. That's really cool, actually. Alright, still just not enough yet.
You got this.
That thing is super expensive, even with an EP cut. And we missed. That wasn't great. It healed 163 off of that. Alright, let's just kill this thing. Is she not? Okay, I was like, I guess she was standing too close to him.
That's how it goes.
Level up. Well, that was nice. That wraps that up. S-boosts seem like they'll be very useful when the timing is right. They are, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to save for just the right time. So the game is telling us to spam them. Just use them when you can. That's all there is to it. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure battle. Review acquired EXP Sepith and drops. Tactical bonuses. About breakable objects. Attack vases, boxes, and the like scattered across fields and dungeons to break them. Destroying these will sometimes net items and CP in addition to filling the boost gauge, so no need to keep them pristine. Yeah, we definitely weren't doing that anyways. Alright, everybody gets some. Ooh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
I have to do something.
Let's white heal.
Thanks, pal.
Okay.
My move now.
Is he not part of the battle? No, I think what we'll be doing, we'll be sticking with arts. They're not...
I can't hide anything from us.
Earth, water, and space. Alright, well, whatever.
Eat this.
Go ahead and blast them from here to Kingdom Come.
A chance.
And you will... You're weak to wind.
I won't lose.
Okay. Since we can get him, might as well. We missed out on the one that was actually weak to that, but it's okay.
You'll pay
So
for
let's
that.
double up on the shard boost.
Go all out.
Can we attack him? Oh, we could, but oh no! He jumps back to redo our SLM chain. Well, that's cool. And what is it? Stun at? It's at 84% stun. Attack its weakness with an art. Nice. Said no thank you. Okay, golden. Let's capitalize on that.
Could really
All right.
use it.
I won't stop here.
Okay, excellent. Now she's level 5. Let's not keep fighting, actually. Oh, well, she got a nice little heal out of
magic
that.
attacks.
Nah, we're good. I'm sure this won't bite me. Uh-oh. What a massive foe! And the bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We're best fighting it from a distance. Alright, seems simple enough. About deadly strikes. Every so often, certain enemies will use powerful attacks called deadly strikes. These attacks cannot be avoided, and if you are hit by one, you'll be forced into battle at a disadvantage. Alright, well, command battles aren't so bad after all. It is best to either keep your distance or remain vigilant for these attacks, or deploy your own shards first. Bear in mind that enemies with low HP tend to use deadly strikes more frequently. Deadly strike by enemy. Once you've landed enough attacks on an enemy, it may ready a deadly strike. If you're on the receiving end of a deadly strike, it initiates a command battle with enemy advantage. Deadly strikes cannot be dodged with O, so be sure to distance yourself and deploy shards before the enemy can hit you.
Watch out. That enemy looks strong.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
God dang.
Activating shock.
Okay. So basically we need to get as much damage in as we can before that. And let's yeah, let's go ahead and get this.
A chance.
And you shall. Can we coin bullets? Okay, nice.
Stay fast. Take this.
So that's 2 down. 144. We're not worried about that.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. Good luck. All
Can we do it a third time? We cannot do it a third time. Saint Arrow. Go ahead and give you the busyness. $385. Cosmic boost. And we got the stun in. Okay, excellent. Impede strike and side attack bonus. Wow, that was excellent.
Activating skill.
Add some more. A chance.
Dang, it didn't die from that? Alright, we got it in the end though, so that's all that matters. Whew, I think I have a better handle on them now. You did good, but no letting your guard down because of it. Right, of course. Really was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely your first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. Throw in the weird orbment she's after, and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way, sup? I've been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far. But do you think you could also tell me a little more about Ace since we might be going up against them? Really? They're not gonna make us wait 60 hours in order to get the barest crumb of them? Guess I should, huh? ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. It's short for Almata. They're mafia that go way back here in Calvert. Okay, so just like Ravache, we've got Almata. I don't like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't that big a group back then. We're not talking about a big Eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. Wow. But their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yeah, obvious why big papers like the Tyrell Times won't cover them, but even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line, and you're done. As Giacomo found out. I still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after. But you really should have gone to the guild or the cops. You still could if you wanted. But... well, not my job to force you to turn to them. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. The best outcome here is for us to get the goods before A can, then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone. 3, even. You make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. Aren't they? We do usually end up getting stuck with the grunt work, but we do it with a smile. You really have no scruples, do you? Mighty pleased that you think so. Now let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia was involved in this? Would he have a reason to? She really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah. There's been something ominous in the air since last night. So another one of his, something that doesn't pass the smell test. Change battle difficulty. F that. But whatever is waiting for us, it's waiting down there. Which means we're heading this way first.
Tasks.
Nah, you guys are good.
Looks like a chest.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get
like
this.
The gang's all here.
Hit 1. So we'll go ahead and throw that onto Vans.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Yeah, accuracy plus 25%, crit plus 2.
New shard skill added.
Sounds good to me. Alright. Now you guys got it. Now an Orbmic charging station wouldn't be too bad, because if there is, I might double back. Actually, we don't need, can we? Oh, okay.
Looks like
nice. Zerum powder. Well, that's foreboding. Oh, that's probably why we couldn't use Van's S-Craft. We didn't have enough CP. Honestly, because of how I'm set up, it's kind of difficult for me to see the numbers, or if the numbers themselves aren't large. Because I could have checked it, obviously, but it's not immediately jumping out. A gear.
Whoops, dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
So there's something here. Okay. I should actually probably take my time to grind a bit. Okay, we're gonna call it a part here, and we're gonna fight the boss of this place. That's all gonna be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more Trails Through Daybreak. Bye for now, guys.
I never knew